Hello, everyone. Welcome to our meditation this evening. What an amazing group. It's going to be fantastic. My name's Leslie. I'm so honored to be here with everyone meditating this evening. Just a little bit about myself. I started meditating long ago, many years. And I was an accountant. So meditation is definitely the way I stayed sane. About 5 years ago, I retired to a small village in the northern part of Italy called Cabela Ligure. And in this meditation, at the end, while we're meditating, we might hear some sounds from Cabela, so you can be transported. So first, I guess we'll start with our announcements. The topic for this evening is such a beautiful topic, and I hope that it inspires each of you to go and meditate outside in the nature, in these 5 elements of the earth, the fire, the water, air, and the ether. It's really so enhancing for our meditations. So today you'll learn many things about the elements. And just a reminder, I know you've all heard this probably, but the current series, Journey Within, is coming to a close this Thursday. And during this short break from June 17th to the 27th, let's remember, first of all, that the foot soaks sessions on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they're continuing. So if that's a good time slot for you, just keep on going with those. But I want to encourage you also to go back into our library, all these beautiful recorded sessions. You probably had favorites that really helped you. And so now's the time to keep your momentum. Meditate every day, every single day. So meditate. And the next session is called Deepening the Silence. And this one's starting on Tuesday, June 28th. So mark your calendars. And it's the same time, same days, same Zoom link. So Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So make sure that you join us back on the 28th. And now I'll give today's introductions. And if there's anyone here with us today who's maybe just joining us for the first time or feels very new to Sahaj, special welcome to you. I'd like you to drop us a note in the chat box right now saying that you're new, and that way we can break out into the breakout rooms and get you in sync with everyone else. So one other not normal announcement. This is so that your attention can be free during this meditation. We're going to mention the mantra, and we're going to say the mantras for each element. You don't need to write anything down. There's going to be a handout on the web page. Maybe we can post that in case it asks if you don't know where that is, but we'll keep a handout for you to reference later with each each name that is applicable to the chakra and to the elements. So for those of you who have been coming regularly, I'm so sure you're all super familiar with our artist today, Sia. Sia is joining us. Hi, Sia.
Hi, hello.
So I was wondering what loveliness will you be performing for us this evening?
Well, I got my violin and I'm playing a tune, um, just a little improvised tune. And afterwards, I'm planning to sing a song called Like Heaven.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Looking forward.
Thank you.
So now Nabir, he's going to give us a little bit about himself, and he's going to introduce us to the first couple of elements and take us on to our foot soaking.
Thank you, Leslie. First of all, it's so wonderful to be part of such a big group, and I'm so joyful just at the thought of meditating with you guys. Just a bit about me. I am from Chicago. I am currently pursuing my doctoral studies here at Northwestern University. I have been meditating for about 4 years now, and I would say it has brought so many positive influences in my life, and most of all, it has helped me to overcome all the challenges and deal with all the hurdles that come with a profession like having to do a PhD. So overall, it has been a wonderful journey for me. I hope it has been the same for you. And tonight I will guide you guys through the foot soak. And what we will be doing during the foot soak, as we'll be catering the foot soak more towards the two elements, as Leslie mentioned, the first two, the water and the earth element. So let's dive into it. So let us all settle down first. There's no rush. So just I would urge everyone to just close your eyes and place both your hands on your lap. And let us all start with just a few deep breaths. Let's slowly inhale. Then hold your breath within yourself for 3 to 4 seconds. And then let it out. Again, let us take a deep breath. Hold it within us. And let it out. Let us just repeat this beautiful rhythmic exercise of breathing in and breathing out just a few more times. And as we are breathing in and breathing out, let us try to gently take our attention and place it on our Sahasrara, which is on the top of our head, on our scalp. So without much effort, just very gently allow your attention to steadily settle down on the top of your head, on your scalp. As we feel more or less centered, what we can do now is all of us can collectively raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. And let's keep our attention on Sahasrar as we do that. Now, before we begin our foot soak, what we can do is, most of you probably already know, you can use your right hand to just give bandhan to your foot soak water. Just make circular motions in a clockwise manner, pointing towards the foot soak water, and just say, Mother, please awaken the cleansing qualities of the ocean in this foot soak water. Just say a small prayer like that. And now, let us all begin our foot soak. Let us dip both of our feet gently into our respective foot soak buckets. Let's keep both hands on our lap. As today's topic is the 5 elements of nature and how we can get ourselves nourished and cleansed by the 5 elements, namely earth, water, air, ether, and fire. We will use the first 2, like I said, during our foot soak. So the first one is the earth element. And the earth element is very closely connected to the first chakra that we have within us, which is the Mooladhara chakra. In fact, the Mooladhara chakra itself is made up of the element of Mother Earth. So we'll first work towards imploring the essence of the earth element to balance our Mooladhara chakra. So for that, what we can do is let us place both our hands towards the Mother Earth. So if you're sitting on a chair, you can just drop both of your hands towards by the side of your chair with your fingers pointed towards the Mother Earth. And let us also take our attention and place it at the level of our Mooladhara chakra, which is at the base of our spine. And let us all collectively, with our attention on the Mooladhara chakra, pray to the divine saying, Mother, please cleanse and purify our Mooladhara chakra with the earth element. Mother, please absorb and take away all the imbalances from our Mooladhara chakra into the Mother Earth. So in our foot soak, the element of Mother Earth is represented by the salt. As salt comes from the earth, the substance of salt in our foot soak is what is functioning as the Mother Earth, as the essence of the Mother Earth. The essence of the earth element is that it gives us balance. It gives us gravity in our character, which is quite logical. Mother Earth is all about the gravity, isn't it? So it gives us a very strong character and it gives us balance. So the mantra that we can all collectively recite to invoke the Mother Earth or the aspect of the divine that is the Mother Earth is Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. So those of you know how to recite a mantra can accompany me. If you don't, you can just listen to the audio and just keep your attention at the Muladhara chakra. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Adibhumi Devi Saksha Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Adi means primordial. Bhumi itself means the earth. Devi means the goddess. So it's the aspect of the divine that stands for all the cleansing and nourishing qualities of the Mother Earth. Let us just say another small prayer. O Mother, Hey Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, please balance our Muladhara chakra. Mother, please nourish us with the qualities of purity and innocence. May we all become forgiving and tolerant like you, O Mother Earth. Now we can all slowly bring both our hands back onto our lap. And now gently we can raise our attention to the level of our Swadhisthana chakra. Now the Swadhisthana chakra, and along with it even the Nabhi chakra and the void region, is nourished by the element of water, especially Nabhi, the Nabhi chakra. So the water element has a cooling effect and it cools down all the right-sided imbalances that we might have within us, like all the anger, all the irritability, impatience. All these right-sided imbalances are really cured by the water element. And in order to invoke the power of the water element, we can recite the mantra Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. Samudra means the ocean. So what we can do now is take your right hand and give bandhan to your Swadhisthana and Nabhi area. I guess all of you know how to do it. Just Move your hand with your fingers pointed towards yourself in a clockwise manner, as seen by somebody standing in front of you. And as you're making that circular motion, let us recite the mantra Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. Om Tvameva
Tvameva
Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Now let us bring our right hand back onto our lap, both hands on our lap. Let us take our attention to Sahasrara. Let us take our attention directly to Sahasrara and just relax. And at this point, we can just surrender ourselves to the divine. And we can say, Mother, please take away all our imbalances and all the impurities that we might have gathered in our subtle system. Please take them all away into the foot soak water. Mother, please cleanse us with the earth and the water element. And let us just try to sustain ourselves in this state of thoughtless awareness. It's very important to know that the process happens spontaneously. We have no control over the cleansing process that is going on. We just surrender to the aspects of the divine responsible for that. So just relax and enjoy the vibrations. This is a very, very strong cleansing procedure. It's best if we can go outside to a natural source of water like a lake or the sea or a river and just foot soak there. It's beautiful. Both the earth and the water element working in our favor, cleansing us, balancing us, purifying us. As we feel more and more vibrations, let us stay in this thoughtless state just for a few more moments. Now, slowly we can move towards concluding our foot soak. But before that, let us again raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. And let us just feel the gratitude in our heart towards the Mother Earth and towards the water element. So let us just raise our Kundalini again 3 times and give ourselves a bandhan. And then we can just rinse our feet using the fresh water that we have beside us. Just keep a check on your attention. Attention, keep it inside. Don't need to be getting distracted by anything. Let us stay in meditation even while doing these mundane physical activities. And we can give a bandhan to our foot soak water again 7 times. I hope all of you are feeling a bit more balanced, a bit more blissful than what we were feeling before. Now to take us even a notch higher, let us listen to a talk by Shri Mataji, where she explains how to meditate on different chakras and how the elements are connected to these chakras and how they can be used towards balancing our subtle system, balancing the particular chakras associated with the elements. So let us stay in meditation, keeping attention on Sahasrara, and listen to the talk.
See, when you meditate, how do you meditate on different chakras? Say, you have to meditate on Muladhara. Now, you pay attention towards Muladhara. And take the name of Sri Ganesh. Say the mantra. You know there are 4 petals. So that mantra should be every time, should be 4 times should said. 4 into 4 you can say. Pay attention there. Now physically also, say we have a Nabhi chakra. So many of you catch Nabhi. If you have a liver problem, you can rub a little sugar on your Nabhi. Will be a good idea. Or if you have the left hand side problem of Nabhi, if you rub a little oil or ghee or something, it will be a good idea. And then concentrate on that. Try to put attention onto that, especially the chakras which are not all right. You just pay attention to it and meditate on them. Pay attention to it is the point. If you pay attention with the mantra saying, that's how you can meditate on every chakra. And if 2 people can do it, is a better idea. See, in your back, on your back, if you show the spinal cord, you can see what chakras are bulging out. Other person can tell you, these are the portions which are bulging out. So you go on saying the mantras of that chakra, paying attention, and the other person can tell you whether it is all right or not. For every chakra, there is a mantra which you know. Apart from mantra, you must know what thing should be used, which element should be used for which chakra. For example, for using, say, Muladhara Chakra. Best way to clear out Muladhara Chakra is sit on the ground. Is the best way. I've told you how to do the exercise to be able to sit on the ground straight. It's very good idea of asking the Mother Earth to clear out your Muladhara. For example, if you have to clear out, say, your Nabhi, for Nabhi is made out of the water element, and that's why you have to ask the water element to help you. And for Nabhi, water element is the best. If you can use the water element to clear your Nabhi, it will be a very good idea. Like that, every chakra is made from some element as it is. Swadhisthana is made of earth and water. So the sea is the best for Swadhisthana. If you could go to the sea and work out on Swadhisthana, it will be the best for you. Any ocean, or you can use salt and water for Swadhisthana, will be very good. Like, then we can say that for the heart chakra is has to do with the what you call the आकाश आकाश को क्या बोलते हैं firmament. With the firmament, this heart chakra is with the, or no, not firmament. आकाश नहीं, it's made out of air. Air is called, हिंदी में क्या है air का? वायु 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 is air. Air, or you call it air as an element, you call the word air, or firmament. Firmament is ether in English, isn't it? So air, you can say air. Air element is for the heart chakra. So for that I have told you how to do breathing. Breathing is the best way of hold your breath before the photograph, or you can take the breath in, deep breathing and releasing it for a longer period, cleaning it. All these exercises are there. Then you see the mantra is of Raksha, is the protection, to ask for the protection, is all with the air. All right. Then we come to this one. Is here is the English में शब्द क्या होगा? तेज आकाश 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 को क्या शब्द है अंग्रेजी में? Must be firmament होगा. What is a firmament in English? Huh? Ether. Firmament is ether. All right. So this is the firmament. Then. See, I've read one translation, but I was not sure. This is the Akash, is the sky. This is the sky here. All right. This is made out of the sky, firmament, and this is made out of the light. Firmament is sky, is it? Huh? Yeah. Oh. So this is sky. That's why it is Viratas, this thing. And this is your light. So for Agya Chakra, you have to use the light. For this, you have to use the sky. If your hands put up like this, if you say Allahu Akbar, put both the hands towards the sky. See, like that. There are so many ways of using the sky, watching the sky, looking at the sky. And for this, the sun and the light is to be used. Now, supposing you are suffering from, say, left side problem, is sort of you're possessed or something. Then you can use the sun, you see, because the sun will give you the balance. But if you have the right side problems like ego and all that, you should use the moon. Put left hand towards the moon. But always people do the other way around. Say these dramatic, melodramatic people, you see, all of them will go to the lunar side. They like moonlight. And those who are egoistical will go in the sun and burn themselves out. So other way around it should be. Like that, if you use, you can work it out. Alright? You yourself can manage it. So these are different centers which must be cleansed and meditated onto, and or to be dissolved into their own. I mean, if you dissolve them into their own elements, then you get more strength. You see, into that particular body.
So let us keep the silence inside with the hands open on our lap in complete silence. So with all the elements so eager around us to help us clear out, to help us balance, I'd like to play a song which I wrote back in the 90s, really. It's called Like Heaven, but we always think of heaven something far away, something in the sky, Akash, right? How Shri Mataji said, somewhere far, but maybe we can feel a glimpse of heaven on earth in this lifetime, just by feeling completely balanced and in the moment. So let's just feel this. So think of the song more like painting a picture. So you can close your eyes and just meditate. Calm, peaceful, oh so joyful, no trouble, no sorrow, everything's one. Cool fountains, clear and blue, rising high up the air. Love So I'm passing back to our great moderators to tell you more about the elements and how we can clear through the elements. And then the chat is a link if you want to see a video which we made for this song.
Thank you so much, Sia. Wow, what an inspiration. You really did take us into heaven. Keeping our eyes closed right now. Let's go back in time to the beginning of creation. It's said that light was created when the primordial mother opened her eyes when she could see. That's how the essence of light, or the fire element, was created. And when this primordial mother inhaled and smelled the fragrances with her nose, the earth and the water were created out of the fragrance. Air came when the mother spoke. And from her voice also came the element called ether. So air and ether are her voice. So during our foot soak, we experienced a bit of the earth and the water elements. And now we'll continue rising higher with the elements of air, ether, and fire. So all of these elemental energies are flowing inside of us, in our chakras, in our physical body. The whole subtle body is made of these 5 elements. So it's natural that we resonate with these elements. Basically, these elements act as a dynamic compass. They're always around us to help us. So it's very natural for us to use the air element. When we get frightened, we take a breath to calm ourselves. So let's go ahead and take our hand and put it on the center heart, on the sternum bone. We're going to do the same exercise that we did at the very beginning with Nabir. We're going to take a breath in and then have a brief moment of stillness before the exhale. And as we release our breath, let it be slower than the inhale. So we'll do it several times at your own pace. And each time you can feel the movement of the air. And that little space of stillness is also important. To elongate our thought, our silence. Now we'll ask, Mother, please let me feel the protection that comes from my heart. Let me feel the protection of my heart chakra. It all has to do with the air. It strengthens our hearts. And air combined with the Kundalini gives us such security. It's a beautiful power that comes from the air element. Now we'll say the mantra for air, which is Shri Vayu. Shri Vayu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vayu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. You can feel the air resonating in our lungs. When the Kundalini rises, sometimes you can actually feel the rising between the nabi and the heart as an air-like movement. Now moving up to the Vishuddhi here at the throat area and the ether element. As I mentioned, the ether comes from the voice of the primordial mother. This element is infinitely vast, infinitely open. And ether actually encompasses the other four elements. There's no place where earth, water, fire, air can go that would be outside of the ether. Ether is in all four directions. The same way that this powerful energy is flowing. Imagine it, it's the space, this great silent space that holds all of us, that holds all of nature in its continuous embrace. So as we say the mantra for Shri Akasha, the ether, let's see if we can feel this vast space embracing us. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Akasha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namah. Ether is the subtlest of all the elements. It's subtlest in the sense that it permeates into everything. Also, it's above and around everything. Ether is so pure that negativity can't enter into it. So when we go into the ethereal zone, into silent meditation, we're actually entering into our fortress. Nothing can touch us as we expand our thoughtless awareness. Let our state of mind expand. Let it open up. Let it be ethereal. Love definitely helps to merge into the ether. Loving ourselves, loving others. The vibrations in the ether act upon our eyes so that we can see more clearly. So a few times this week, look up into the sky whenever you have a few minutes and allow the clearing of both the Vishuddhi and the Agya. Just look into the infinite skies and allow them to flow through you. Then they'll reflect from us as well. Moving upwards to the last element, the element of fire or of light. Bring all our attention up to the optic chasm at the forehead area. Candlelight is one of the easiest ways to use this element in our day-to-day meditations. So I hope all of you use candlelight. The light gives us a huge benefit for our left channel and also for our sixth energy center, the Agya. If you look through the flame and you look at Shri Mataji's photo and see this bindi or the red kumkum through the flame, so you hold the candlelight, and when you look through that flame at her Agya, then all our thoughts automatically get absorbed into that light, into the fire. And the Agya gets cleansed, gets nourished. So one last thing to experience the fire element. Our eyes are closed. Just remember a time when you sat next to a fire. It could be a sparkling campfire, could be a roaring fire in a fireplace, and you felt the warmth and the liveliness of the flames. So even this memory can take us into thoughtless awareness, into silence. Here we'll say the mantra for fire, Shri Agni Devata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Agni Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And then allow all our attention to rise above our heads. The life force, pranava, is in each of these elements to help us evolve spiritually. So it's essential to use them. The light of our spirit guides us to higher heights, higher perspectives, to a higher consciousness. So we'll have another closing meditation, but now we wanted to remind everyone that this Thursday is our last meditation of this session. And we are really looking forward to meeting all of you this Thursday. This will be an introduction to the Bija mantras. And in case you joined us late, this Thursday meditation will be the end, and we'll have a little break from the 17th to the 27th. But please keep the momentum of your daily meditations. We're going to continue the Monday, Wednesday, Friday foot soaks. So if that's a good time spot for you, make sure you catch those. And remember, we have a lot of recorded sessions that are available. So go back and experience them again. The next series starts Tuesday, the 28th. So mark your calendars. It's called Deepening the Silence. Same times, same days, same Zoom link, same channel. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And the last thing a couple of last things before we get more, or we get into further meditation. Hopefully you're keeping your attention well. One is if you're speaking Spanish and you want to use our breakout rooms, we have some Spanish speakers to join you. So just let us know in the chat box if you are a Spanish speaker. And if you also have questions or you would like some one-on-one time, let us know in the chat box and we'll use the breakout rooms to meet you. So the last part of this evening is also a bit of music that's created by an Austrian violinist who recently took an interest to recording ambient sounds. She came to visit me in a small village in Italy. So you'll hear not only the piazza bells, but you'll hear the flowing river and maybe the crickets if you listen closely. So enjoy.